going on, guys? Hi, Yellow. Got our beer video today, but before we get into the beer, if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, that bell for notifications of new videos. Let's get into the beer. I got a fan favorite, or at least I think it's fan favorite. It's one of my favorites, and you know, there's a bunch of people out there that I feel like waits for this. Maybe not wait, but gets excited when this comes out every year. So it's Lagunitas, the Waldos Special Ale. It's a triple IPA coming at 11.7% ABV. And this one is a 2023, of course, and I wish they would just put it on the label, but it is on the bottle. The bottled on date is 3/7/23. Today is 4/8/23, and I literally just picked this up maybe half an hour ago. So it's the freshest I could possibly, well, maybe not possibly I can get it, but at the time, I guess today is the freshest I can get it. Yeah, so there's the label, the bottle artwork there. Very typical bottle artwork by Lagunitas there for the bottles. And I don't know if you can see this, but having the light kind of like be able to shine through, there is a lot of stuff floating in there, and I'm not sure what that stuff is. I'm just going to call it yeast. I'm not sure what it is, but let's get this into a glass, see what it looks like, smells like, it tastes like. And I've done this beer on the channel before. I don't remember what year or years, but I have definitely done this on the channel before. So let's call that good. Save a little bit in the bottle. So they pour with roughly 2 fingers of head, just slightly shy of 2 fingers of head. It's a golden yellow color head. You can kind of see there, maybe. I'm not sure if it's going to come through on camera, but yeah, it has this nice golden yellow color to it. Looks like the head's going to stick around for a while. The color of the beer is not a hazy, which, you know, I have no issues with hazies. I'm just kind of done with them for the moment. I still drink them every now and then, but it is not a hazy triple IPA. It is a very clear, I would say very clear, but clear triple IPA. It has this nice deep orange, almost copper. Yeah, I would say almost copper color. It's more orange than it is like that brown, coppery, bronze color, in my opinion. Anyways, put it to the light, it is, yeah, it just makes it all that much more beautiful. Let's get the aroma. Okay, so the aroma, off the bat, it smells sweet, lots of citrus coming through. Definitely sweet, like malty, weedy sweetness, a lot of citrus. I'm going to say oranges, a mixture of just citrus fruits. So I'm going to say oranges, like navel oranges, mandarin oranges, and a slight hint of grapefruit. And a little bit of maybe just tropicalness. I can't, just generic tropicalness. I can't really tell you exactly what I'm smelling. Maybe pineapples, but there's this tropical element to it. Yeah, if I had to pick, I would say just perfectly ripened pineapples. Yeah, that's about it. It smells great. It smells delicious. It smells like it's going to be, you know, 11.7% ABV. Let's get to the taste. Cheers. Okay. The first thing that stood out to me on that initial sip is honey. I get honey in here, which kind of, I feel like, I'm still getting the honey, actually. I'm still getting it, which I feel like kind of persuades me to think that it's honey consistency as well. So the first sip, it had a nice body to it, like watered down honey. I've used that before, but it's like a watered down honey. It's not as viscous as honey. Obviously, you can see it in the glass. It's moving, not like honey, but more like a, you know, a thinner liquid. But the consistency, maybe just the taste kind of plays with it. It gives it that silky, honey-like consistency that just coats your mouth. And then, of course, you get that citrus. Citrus comes through quite strong. And I'm getting the afterburn now. I'm getting the alcohol coming through. It is 11.7% ABV, so I anticipated that, and I really, really welcome that in beer. So let's get our sip. Yeah, it's a malty beer. I mean, being a triple IPA, you kind of expect that, right? Especially a non-New England style hazy IPA. I really went in expecting, you know, having had it years before, or previous years rather. I anticipated that it's going to have that maltiness, and I'm perfectly fine with that. It's not overly sweet or anything like that, but it is definitely a more sweet triple IPA. It's malty. There's that honey, definitely hops coming through towards the back end where, you know, the burn starts coming, alcohol. So you definitely get the hops, man. It is not a beer for those people who do not like IPAs, like just traditional IPAs, West Coast IPAs, where it's, you know, made to be hoppy. This is hoppy. This is very hoppy, in fact. I enjoy it. I like it, but I understand that it is a thing that you need to develop your palate to. Initially, I didn't like IPAs either, and, you know, just drinking IPAs or just beer in general, like that's how I started drinking beer, just drinking a shit ton of it, right? And then eventually drinking IPAs. I never liked IPAs before, drinking a crap ton of IPAs. And eventually you kind of just develop a palate for it, and then, you know, next thing you know, now you're just trying, you just want to try all the IPAs, and that's fine, that's great, because there's IPAs are, I feel like, the most brewed style of beer. Let's get another sip. Yeah, I'm gonna say the body is not how I thought it was the first sip. It is definitely a lot thinner than that. I would just say water consistency, maybe a touch before, a touch higher than that or thicker than that. But it does coat the mouth really, really nicely. I will say that it coats it with that honey-like flavor, and just that hoppiness kind of really comes through. You get that grapefruit element in the back end that kind of blends in with the sweetness of the honey and the malt and the bitterness, and you just get that, like, that grapefruit skin. I'm gonna go with grapefruit skin. You just kind of get that bitter citrusiness. There we go. That's not even a word, but I'm trying to convey it, you know, as best as I can. So I mean, it's a solid beer. Although it's 11.7% triple IPA, I feel like this is something you can totally pound and chug, whatever you want to call it, easily. It's such an easy drinking triple IPA, man. It's definitely hoppy, has slight dankiness to it, has that alcohol presence, of course, but it's just so easy drinking still. It's not overly sweet, overly bitter. It's none of those things. It's just a very well balance of sweetness, citrusness, and the bitterness from the hops and the, you know, the grapefruit type deal. Anyways, man, that is Lagunitas 2023 Waldos Special Ale, 11.7% ABV. You guys like the video? Give a thumbs up. Comments, questions, leave below. And as always, dream big dreams, so believe all things possible. Thank you for watching. Cheers.